Hi there, welcome back to another episode of An Angel and an Alien, and this is episode 11. And I have just finished building a new house for Ruby and Bran, and I'm really excited to get them into it and checking it out. But unfortunately, it's Ruby's work day, so we're gonna have to get through Ruby's work day first. Isn't that always the way it is in real life? Anyhow, let's get in and see what we could do with her science career today. So she has to make some more serum. She has to analyze a fruit or flower, and she has to water a plant. Well, should be pretty easy. Let's get her in and water one of these plants. Meanwhile, Bran's at home looking after himself. Last time I saw he was asleep in bed. So yeah, Ruby's pregnancy is definitely showing, isn't it? Looks cool in her work uniform. It's really dark in this room, isn't it? I mean, all the plants are kind of shaded, and she's definitely dark because there's not enough light on her. Bit of a shame. But yeah, there's a lot of the older lights seem to be quite not very powerful, but also this is a very high ceiling, so that's what happens. Anyway, what's she doing? Chatting with a robot? Okay, first of all, I didn't even know there was a robot here. Okay, so that's the robot. I didn't actually kind of know that. I mean, I've had scientists before, you know, especially when Get to Work first came out, that I had no idea that that was actually a robot. I just thought it was like a tool that you use to create devices with. Anyhow, so yeah, she has to get to know a co-worker, so to say walker, not the Walking Dead. Anyway, so let's tell her grandmother that she's pregnant if she isn't already. She's finished with the robot. Let's get to know her as well. How long is it going to take me to get to know? 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 clicks. There must be an easier way of doing that. Anyhow. So what does she need for a red hot serum? Let's have a look. Red hot. She needs basil. And she doesn't have any. Let's hope there's some basil in here. Well, that's obviously not basil. What am I doing? Well, in my fence, I can't actually see them very well because of the lighting, and also it's really bright in this room at the moment because despite the fact that it's been really dark the last few days, today is really sunny and warm. Very strange. But oh well. So she can't make the red hot serum. She doesn't have any basil at all. Can she buy starter herbs while she's at work? I guess we shall find out. Order. Aha, now I actually have a mod installed from Cinderella Mouse, who you might know from Twitter if you're on Twitter. It allows you to choose exactly which seeds you want. So, these, yeah, here we go, basil. Right, click, clickety click. Got so much stuff in her inventory at the moment, including stuff from the wall of her house and around the house because she needed stuff. I've just forgotten to empty the fridge, but that's okay. I will return back to the current house before I move into the new house and make sure that I empty the fridge this time, because I'm not having it again where they move house and they lose all the stuff in the fridge. It's just not okay. So anyway, has she got what it takes to make a red hot? Yes, she does. A red hot serum. No, I didn't actually check, but it looked like she was going to do something on that machine anyway. Just, it's really impressive for me to see, you know, Sims doing something on their own volition. And especially if it's something that you really want them to do, like their work goals or whatever this is called. So yeah, that's really cool. So she also needs to analyze a fruit or flower. Well, there's something in here. Oh. Now, it's only giving me options of crystals. Is that not the place to analyze fruit and flowers? Maybe you have to do it in here? No, that's only for... It's not saying a fruit or flower. Chemical analyzer and choose analyze flora. Okay. I'm just a little bit slow apparently. But yeah, there it is all along. I've just got loads of stuff. Let's analyze one of the toxic chamomiles. So she made the serum, and yeah, it's ticked off the list. I don't know if she wants to drink it. I mean, she's pregnant. Oh, what's in the red hot serum? I'm a bit scared now. Okay, I'm gonna go and research what's in that red hot serum. So I looked into it, and apparently if she has the red hot serum, she'll get angry. I'm not really very happy with her getting angry, but well, it doesn't really matter. But let's see if I can miss doing that one on the list and do all the other things instead. Okay, so she needs a crystal, and I am always tempted to go to Jarrett and ask him if he's got any crystals. So let's go to her grandmother instead. Ah, she had another Eureka. Excellent. So ask for crystal. There we go. So has she had enough Eurekas yet for a promotion? Yeah, she has. Sorry, I've got the sun streaming in on my face. I can't actually see the little tick there. But there it is. She's got the 6 breakthroughs. Now she just needs to work on stuff like completing the daily task that she's doing now, or daily tasks, and get a high relationship with her co-workers. She usually goes to work in a good mood, so that's you know, something that I don't really think I need to work on. It's like, hey grandma, can I have a crystal? Grandma's like, yeah, sure. Just saying. Now Ruby's enthusing about vampires, which is interesting because it's like, it's almost like she's talking about her brother Rodney, who's a vampire. I like them having a little chat because it was just, you know, after she got the crystal, there was no need to stand around and chat anymore. But you know, it's her grandma. So it's nice that they had a little chat. Hang on, let me just have a quick look at her. Great. I've actually not told you this, but you might have seen a few clues around the place. But Ruby's grandma, Scylla, was actually born a man. And she was a very awkward looking man. I just couldn't dress her correctly, or him correctly. And I don't know, I really didn't like the sim. I think because I couldn't get them to look right. I didn't want them to have all the same hairstyles that the other sims have, because, you know, I'd already used them and I wanted to do something a bit different. So as a man, she was kind of reserved and shy. And I didn't like his visual look. And that was about the same time that these new gender options came to the game. So I don't know. I was playing around like I do. When something new comes to the game, I usually choose a family, by at random, and play around with them, and add something new to them. And so I took the opportunity to change her gender. I mean, his gender. I mean, his that was, and his name was Sillin, I think, something like that. And then I renamed her to Scylla when she became a woman. So yeah, I don't know if you'd pick that up. Some of the references, I think sometimes it says he or something like that in some of the messages, and I'm not sure if you noticed. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter or anything. She's a valid person like everyone else, so there's nothing particularly interesting about it, perhaps. But I thought it was interesting to mention. Yeah, so yeah, now you understand Scylla more. Scylla is much happier as a woman, and yeah, she's grown up and she's now an older woman. I have no idea exactly how old she is. I've got quite a few Sims in my family that are, in the elder life stage, and there doesn't seem to be any sign of them going away anytime soon, which is cool because they're all Sims that I care for. Now, I'm going to go on about the whole family thing now again, aren't I? But yeah, this is her aunt, as I've said before, Merida. And Merida is Ruby's dad's sister. And I think it's a half sister. I think she is a half sister. I think she's a half sister. Let's see if we can look at the genealogy here. So, Ruby, her dad, Timothy, her grandma, Scylla, and her granddad, Sawyer. We click on Sawyer. Timothy. You can see his brothers and sisters. And you can see, for example, that Scylla had another daughter, Lorraine. Also transgendered, marked as a half-brother, but you probably want to realise that. And then there's Merida, a half-sister. And Phoebe, who we've also met. She's come along to some of the parties before. I'm curious to know who Merida's mother was. Sometimes when you click on them, you can't see who their parent is, but if you click away on another one, and then click back on them, it pops up. There we go. So, her mother was a woman called Linda, and I don't really know that much about her. And that was before I changed it so that they kept their maternal name. I've forgotten the exact phrase for it right now. So I don't remember what family she's from. But anyhow. So yeah, there's a bit of family history. I know some people comment about it, you see. Some people comment about how well I know their family and all this kind of stuff. So I thought I will not be afraid to just talk for a little bit about their family. Anyway, she needs to do some more stuff. She's going to try and avoid the drinking the red hot serum, but she can talk to the constructor for 10 minutes, no problem. I must have done that before though, when I had previous scientists forgotten about it, I guess. Experiment on the chemistry lab. Is this the chemistry lab? I don't know. It's not, is it? It's this thing over here. I mean, that is just tiny. And luckily I don't have a 4K monitor. But yeah, a 1080p monitor is big enough. I struggle to see some things, especially when the lighting is like it is now. Experiment. Yeah, she's all lined up now. So I can just go AFK now for a few minutes and wait. No, let's speed her up a bit. Okay, so she's done that. It also wants her to chat to her grandma, which is cool. Thank you, Jarrett, for letting me use the machine. Jarrett's like, ooh, what am I gonna do now? I'm just gonna stand here and look around like Sims do. Maxis, Maxis, Maxis. Please make them change their minds faster and make them do stuff faster. So she's experimenting, but it doesn't say how long she needs to do it for, does it? I'll just leave her to do that. This is another one of her co-workers who she doesn't know very well. Let's share the big news with him. And joke about politicians. I mean, her dad's a politician, so that means she's okay to joke about them. Let's give him some parenting tips. You know, he's an excellent parent, having 0 kids. No, but she already has some parenting skill because of looking after her brother, her younger brother, Maxime. Not even a level 1, it's like level 4. Cool. She's got lots of stuff to do, by the way. I've been thinking a lot since my last episode about what I can do to make the Let's Plays more interesting. And yeah, I've got a bunch of things that I want her to do, but I've been thinking about how I can make Run a bit more interesting to us, because I don't really know her very well. And I figured that because she's so geeky, because Ruby's so geeky and into computers and stuff like that, and I made Run more athletic, and I'm thinking I might also make him more creative as well, so that he might like painting. Or maybe photography. I haven't done photography for a long time, so it's kind of exciting, and I'm quite keen to get her home so we can start doing stuff like that, and also to see the new house. You've got to go and check out the speed build for the new house, okay? Please. I'm really proud of it, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm really excited to play with it. What's she saying to him? Can't tell what he's saying to her. Oh, he's discussing favourite recipes. If only I was just a little bit more patient and wait for the tooltip, huh? See, it shows how much she's into cooking. Well, luckily in the new house she's got a much bigger oven and she can do experimental food. Woo! Can't wait, can't wait. So she's actually already finished the experimentation on there. She's got to practice analysis. Let's do that over here. Starting to recognize tiny little icons. They probably look really big to you, but in my room right now, the lighting is so strong from the sun, so it's a bit tricky for me to see. I already said that though, didn't I? She also desperately needs to go to the loo. As soon as she's finished practicing analysis, she can do that. She's also really hungry, and she also needs some fun. So yeah, basically she's got a lot of stuff to do. Right. Now there's a sack lunch here somewhere. It's like right under you, Ash. So let's unpack the sack lunch as well. No, let's wait till she's finished everything else, because this is going to take a while otherwise. So let's speed up a little bit. Okay, she's practiced analysis, that's great. This icon is lingering around, and I see that sometimes. I'm not sure though if it's caused by like an out-of-date mod or something like that. A mod that isn't causing errors but is interfering still. But it goes away by resetting the sim. So I'm just going to quickly do that now. Okay, and so it's gone away. And now I'm actually going to make it go to the loo it was already doing. So yeah, Jarrett apparently doesn't have work. I'm going to build some skill. Oh, doesn't have the option of building the skills I want him to build. But yeah, let's build up the comedy skill just for now, because I don't know, because it's the only option. But yeah, she's busting to go to the loo, so let's leave her doing that. And hopefully she can survive not meeting her fun need before she gets home, because, you know, it's good to have fun in the evening. And, like, check out her new home! Oh, I'm so excited! Anyhow. So, yeah. She's finished in the loo. Hopefully she's all satisfied now. Unpack her lunch, like I said. Cool, she eats it straight away, that's good. So yeah, you might have noticed that I had, like, the last day she was at work, she had a spoiled rack of lamb, sack lunch in her bag, in her inventory, and I figured out that just because it's, you know, packed up in a sack doesn't mean that it doesn't spoil. I don't know, I'm just thinking that, you know, as soon as you stick the sack lunch in the inventory, that it's going to be, that it won't spoil, but it's just not sure it does still spoil. So before she left home, she had, like, I don't know, half an hour before she left home, I quickly made her repack new sacks for her and for Brun. So yeah, no spoiled food today. Didn't have to cook again today, which is great. So she hasn't finished her daily tasks. Tinker with a coffee maker, that's kind of funny. Let's do that. It's probably going to make her finish her daily tasks. And I did say something, I think it was last episode or the episode before, that I would only make her finish her daily experimentation bar, and then I would end the episodes, but we'll see, because it also depends how much footage I've got. Let me just quickly check. Okay, so yeah, I've got about 20 minutes. So I think she's finished it, but I don't know, there wasn't any kind of funny sound, was there? Anyway, I want her to go and chat to her other co-worker because, well, I want her to get a promotion, so... And yeah, one of the things she hasn't done is got to know all of her co-workers. Sorry, I'm just looking at the notifications up in the corner. Yeah, there's a couple of birthdays coming up with other Sims in the city. She's like, pregnant. He's like, wow, that's cool. And the game's kind of frozen up. Yeah, occasionally it does actually freeze up, but most of the time it's really smooth. Yeah, she doesn't know him very well. Praise his work ethic. Discuss interests. Discuss cognitive focusing methods. That's a spa day skill. Trying to get this bar fully green. But he's kind of focused on what he's doing, so that's kind of appropriate that she praised his work ethic. Cause he's like, hey, it's really good to talk to you, I was supposed to say Rodney. It's really good to talk to you, Ruby, but, you know, I'm busy. I'm busy right now. What is he actually doing? Oh, it froze again. He's just mucking about. But he's not playing Sims, so he is being a little bit productive. So we have enough footage now for a full episode, and I did say that I would stop once I'd finished the bar. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for another episode, because in the next episode She's going to be in her new house. Yay! I'm so excited. I can't wait. Anyway, see you again soon, and take care. Bye. Oh, look, guess who got promoted? Congratulations, Ruby.